go in the playoff hunt. This is a massive game right now.
Yeah, it's a very big game. I think everyone in here has the feeling now that pretty much every game from now till the end of the year is going to be massive. And yeah, it's the funnest time of the year to play, and I think guys are excited for it.
How much can you build off that road trip? I mean, you didn't get as many points as you guys wanted, but the 5-on-5 you were great. Hitch said the third period of.
I think we recognize that the way we played both games gave us a real good chance to win. Obviously, it was disappointing not coming out of that road trip with 4 points, considering the way we played. But it's something to build off, and something to we got to feel good about the way we played. And if we know that if we keep playing like that, the wins are going to start coming for sure.
Does it feel like forever since you've played at home?
Yeah, it does actually. I was thinking about that on the drive in this morning. It's been a few weeks, but definitely excited for it.
How much does this team needed a guy like Oscar Klefbom back in the lineup?
Yeah, he's going to be a big help. He's one of the best D on our team, and to see him skate in the last few weeks, I think guys are definitely excited to have him back and know what he brings to our team.
It's going to be weird playing against Drake tonight.
Yeah, I mean it always is when you have an old teammate to play against. Seeing him in a different jersey for the first time is always a little weird, but yeah, saying that, it's business as usual.
Thank you.
Team, there's definitely an extra boost. I'm sure Draker's going to have that tonight, and he was a guy that everyone loved in this room. He was such a great teammate, very hard worker, very skilled player. So yeah, it's going to be a big test. It'll be fun for everyone to put the friendship kind of on the side and go to battle tonight.
I mean, he's not a big guy, but he's a sandpaper guy, isn't he? I mean, he loves to hit, and he plays way bigger than he is.
Yeah, he works. He works in the corners, works in front of the net, and another guy, you give him too much time, he's got a great shot too.
Back to Kane, I guess. How do you play him? Do you try and be physical with him? Do you back off him? Like, I know it's a tough challenge.
Yeah, it just depends where on the ice you are with him, where in your shift you are. He's one of the best players in the league for a reason. He's a guy that comes out every night. He's a difference maker each and every night. So it's a big challenge when you're on the ice. All six guys got to be aware of where he is, and like I said, what point of the game it is.
But to build off two pretty good efforts on the road, I know you guys didn't get the results you want, but what do you take into this game, and just trying to build from there?
Yeah, we had two really strong games, especially 5-on-5. Two games that you go back and watch. There's a lot of things that we can build, a lot of positive things that we can build off of. And that all started with our work ethic. We came out, we worked each game, and for us, that's going to have to be a focal point for us moving forward. None of these games are going to be easy. Every team in this league can make you pay on any given night, but if you bring that right work each time that you give yourself a chance.
Sorry, we hopped in kind of late. Just talk about the boost of getting Oscar back tonight.
Yeah, he's, like I said a little earlier, he's one of those guys that anytime he comes into a lineup, he bumps up your chances of winning hockey games. He's just that good. So especially for this time of the year, I think we're all excited to have him back, yeah, it's a great boost for us.
Thank you.
Go out there and play my game, help the guys out, and hopefully contribute something on the ice that I brought back in the days when I was playing. So it's many points to play for, and I want to come back here and give a good playoff push for sure.
How does it feel today compared to the other day when you were skating and thought about maybe playing?
It's getting better every day. Obviously, it's been a painful couple of months here. Sitting in the press box is nothing you want to do, really. So I'm just very, very excited to play the game tonight for sure, and come back just to be in the locker room with the guys, talking with them, and be a part of the team is something that I've been missing a lot.
The progress since Friday or Saturday when you were close to playing, is it just a little stronger, is it a little less pain? What's happened in the last 5 days?
It's just the range of motion, the finger's been pretty stiff, obviously when I had some pins and stuff in it. So, but like I said, it's improving every day, and it feels better for every day out there. So right now I just want to focus on tonight's game and do a good game.
Not that these guys have been playing flat, but it seems like they just need that, obviously that little extra help, and that's something that you could obviously provide come back into the lineup.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, hopefully I can help the guys. It's been some frustrating times for the whole team and for me, obviously, sitting in the press box watching the guys play. I have a lot of how should you say it? I trust these guys, and there's many games to play for. It's a lot of points. It's very tight. It's just a matter of some points. So every game is going to be a playoff game from now on, and I want to be part of this team and help them as much as I can.
How long do you strike the balance between waiting long enough that you could be effective enough, but also understanding the team needed you? You've played injured before and not 100% where you couldn't do the things you wanted to do. So how did you strike that balance this time, and where are you at?
Yeah, it's really tough. I'm in a tough situation. Obviously, last year was a very tough year for me mentally. First off, if it was something I learned from last year is you come to a point where you cannot really play your game, but you want to be out there and help the guys as much as you can. But it comes to a point if you don't play your game and are close to 100%, you're better off the ice, right? So we have a lot of defensemen in this room that I have confidence in, and I think they can do a good job. But right now, I want to be out there and help the guys as much as I can.
How long do you think it'll take to get kind of up to game speed and find your timing and things like that?
I don't know. It's tough to say. I've been out some longer times before, but it's always a little tough in the beginning to get the timing for it. And obviously, it's like I said, it's going to be a playoff game from the first second here. So I have to do my best to be ready when the puck drops, and hopefully I can help the guys tonight. It's all right.
What's harder, the stick handling or the shooting?
The shooting for sure, shooting and passing. But I got to play smart. I got to find a way to help the guys as much as I can on the ice and play a smart hockey game.
Are you limited in anything that you think you can do right now?
Not really. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to play a hockey game. Like I said, if it was something I learned from last year, if I'm not good enough to play, I wouldn't put myself in that situation that I'm gonna take someone else's spot and do a 50% job that I can do. So I think I'm good to go, and I think I can help the guys. Like I said earlier, I want to be out there if I can help the guys and help them to a playoff push, and that's what I think I can do right now.
Oscar Patrick was a popular guy in this room, and he comes back tonight, potentially likely playing on that first line, so you'll probably be seeing him a lot. He's a guy who plays with sandpaper, likes to bang quite a bit, so are you ready to be facing him a lot all night tonight?
Yeah, I don't like playing against him really. He was a great guy on the practices every day. He's a hell of a guy outside the rink too. I really like him as a person and a hockey player. So it's going to be very interesting to play against Drake for the first time here, especially here in Rogers. It's going to be different for him too. I think it's going to be very special for all of us. Better hands than most of the players in the league. He's probably the guy that can find those passing lanes that nobody can see on the ice except for him. So you got to play hard and a tight game on him. You cannot really focus too much on him too, because he can make you look dumb out there if you give him too much time. So But we played him before, and most of the guys in here have been playing against him before, so we should just focus on our game here. And then I think we've been taking some steps in the right direction, so we're just going to focus on our game, and hopefully we can come up with 2 points.
Is he the one player in the league that can carry the puck from the goal line back?
What went into your decision to go with Cam Talbot tonight?
I'm just waiting for someone to grab it, to be honest with you, rather than give it. Both guys have been okay. Nobody's really gone out and taken it. So until somebody does, as soon as someone does, we'll run with them. But it's kind of it's no different than you're fighting for ice time or you're fighting for being able to play. It's the same reason that Gravel's in. Gravel earned the right to come in because he played so well. When he went in, we decided to reward play, and both goalies were good, but if we're going to get up to the next level, we're going to need great. And you see what's going on right now in the league. Great gets you in, and so we'll just keep moving along, and as long as they're sharing the load, we'll go with it, and then if one guy really jumps ahead, we'll run with him as hard as we can.
Ken, when it comes to Oscar Klefbom, obviously back in today, what are you expecting out of him, and do you have to kind of manage his minutes a little bit here in that first game back?
Well, this is when coaches are idiots, because we all start off, we got a long-term plan, we're going to ease him in that last 4 shifts, and then we're playing him the same as when he played. Look, when he played for us, everybody knows he played 25 to 27 minutes, all hard minutes, all against top players. The only difference is that he won't run the first unit on the power play. But we need him badly killing penalties, obviously. We need his heavy minutes, and him and Larson were the 1 and 2 and the first pair, and so we're going to put him right back in that situation. The only change will be that he won't play in the first unit on the power play. He'll play in the second. We really like what Darnell's doing there. We really like the way the power play is right now. That's the only change you're going to see. But we're all saying, well, we're going to ease him in, but I guarantee you at the end of the night he's going to play 25 minutes. So,
Ken, what makes Patrick Kane so good?
He has a uniqueness. Under pressure, he can find the weak side of the ice. So he can find people outside coverage that no one else in the league can find. So as he's getting checked in the zone, he can pass the puck through 4 people, and there aren't many players. To me, he reminds me so much of Joe Sakic. You just know if you can count to 5 and the puck's still in your zone, you're going to get scored on. And having coached against Patrick for so long, that's the feeling you get in big games. You knew if you were at the 5 count, you were in big trouble in your zone. But you've got 5 people on the ice, and he's on a one-on-one, and he somehow finds a way to escape with the puck, beating the other 4 guys. And that's a very unique skill that's really uncommon for the league. And he's been doing it since the day I started coaching against him. He's a terrific player.
Ken, just jumping back to Clefbaum, I mean, just talking to the guys and mentally, you know, what does it mean to get a guy like that back into the lineup who, you know, the other players know will bring some stability back, you know, on the defense core and things along those lines?
Well, look, we've played all year without our 2 with Sekera. We haven't had Sekera in, and the players are bugging us all the time because they see him at practice, and they see how good he is at practice, and they're hoping that this weekend he jumps ahead, and then they obviously know how good Clefbaum is, so it's basically a 1 and 1A that we've played almost 30 games without, and that's hard to do, and we held on for a little while, and then we brought in a couple of defensemen because coaches and managers, we didn't want to give up what we felt we'd earned. We stayed in the race, and we tried to keep the things afloat, and it didn't probably work as well as we maybe thought it might, but now we've got him back, and we know he makes a huge difference because he makes the forwards look a lot quicker because of his transition ability. He's able to make first passes, and Sekera's exceptional in making first passes. So if we ever get these 2 guys back in, it's going to make our whole group back there completely different. But getting Oscar in now gives us a great pair back in a few games here, which is going to really help us.
Tobias Reeder said he's received a lot of advice about his scoring drought. Are you one of the guys that has given him any advice? And despite that, what do you like about him on that second line with Draisaitl?
Well, they speak German together, so they understand each other, so that would be the first thing. I think sometimes we get fixated. Look, I'd like him to score. I mean, he's now a little bit tight around the net. He gets 2 or 3 quality chances, and he's thinking about it all the time. I just like the fact that he plays through people. He's hard on the puck. He's hard on people. He knocks people out of the box. He does a heck of a job there. So at the end of the day, you have to reward work as a coach, and he's given us an honest game every time, and you appreciate that. Would we like him to score more? Sure. For him and for us, it would help. But at the end of the day, people go through stuff like this. Not every season is perfect for the players. Not every season. He's had more breakaways, more odd man rushes than anybody on our team. But he stayed with it. So I'm rewarding the work here. And I think that line was plus big time on scoring chances. They were triple what the opposition was against them, which is a really good sign for us. We'd like them to score more, but we can't live on that. We got to live on the work and the contribution and their consciousness, and that's what they're doing. They're doing a great job for us that way.